Yo, days in the life. I'm not sure if I'm going to make this a week or so, but this is like it's 1:49 a.m. on a Tuesday. Pretty much, I was working on some alone tasks for the first half of the day, and then 6 p.m. More like 7 p.m. I headed out for my weight training session. Now, this is one of the more frequently asked questions that I have on my brand, which is, what's my training split, or how do I train across the week? So, I work with a fitness coach right now. He is a good friend of mine, Ritesh Bhandari. He is a fellow jiu-jitsu athlete alongside me at P-Town, and then we train together every single day. He is coaching me on the workouts, the diet plans, and then all of the nitty-gritty that I need to have in my fitness routine, because one of the main things I like about having money is I can outsource accountability. So if I cannot keep myself accountable for fitness, I'm just gonna pay money to someone else and they will keep me accountable for it. So this has been, a great hack. Although I'm very disciplined, myself, but keeping track of all of the workouts that I'm doing, as well as tracking all of the food that I eat, and on a weekly basis, taking measurements. On a daily basis, I am tracking my weight, as well as I'm tracking the types of food that I'm eating on a daily basis. And at this moment, I'm on a two I started about 2.5 months ago. I weighed at around 66 kgs. Right now I sit anywhere from 70.5 to 71 kgs. I feel very strong, and the whole point of me getting fitness coaching was to become better at jiu-jitsu, because again, strength matters in this game as well, alongside technique, of course, being the main part. And then I just wanted to feel and look good as well. So that's why I started this. I am on a bulk. So today it was a full body session. So at this moment, I'm not training martial arts every single day. I do work out every single day, more like 6 times a week I work out. And right now, this is how my training split looks. I do full body sessions on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I do my jiu-jitsu sessions. That's where we have 1 hour of drilling, then around 30 to 40 minutes of actual sparring, which we call rolling in jiu-jitsu terms. And then right after that, on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, after rolling, so the whole session of jiu-jitsu is around 1.5 hours. And then right after that, I take around a 20-minute break, and then I jump into 4 weight training exercises. So as of right now, I do 3 jiu-jitsu sessions a week, and I do 6 weight training sessions every single week. So today, again, was a full body day. It started with barbell bench press. I did some leg press. Then we had neutral grip cable lat pull down. Then we had some leg curls. Then we had shrugs. Then we had some tricep extensions, rear delt extensions, hanging leg raises, static lunges, and then dumbbell bicep curl. So that was my whole workout. I did 2 sets of each. And then the whole point of this workout is to push in every single set that I'm doing. And that's how I've been able to track my lifts, and my lifts have increased significantly. So that was pretty much how the evening went. I went to the gym at around 7 p.m, came back at around 9:45. Then I did a quick call where we planned our next trip, and we just had to book some tickets, so we were seeing the availability and stuff. And then right after that, I was working on some admin tasks. My current time block has ended, and it's close to 2 a.m. So I need to have my dinner right now, otherwise I'm gonna stay up too late. Now, one of the main things that I always make sure of is that I need to follow 2 things on a daily basis that keeps me disciplined throughout the week. Number one is that my training schedule is fixed, right? So if I train at anywhere from, let's say, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m, I start my training in either of these time slots. I know that 6 to 9 p.m. in general is my training slot. So my diet and my food has to be very strict, and I need to fuel up properly, so that I'm performing well during my workouts or my martial arts sessions. So I know that if I have to train at 6 p.m, I need to have 2 meals before that. So my breakfast and lunch, and then after that I need to have my protein shake, and then or late at night I need to have my dinner. Now, again, it's not fully optimal, I would say, because I'm sleeping pretty late and then I'm eating pretty close to bedtime. But this actually keeps me very fresh throughout the day. I consume a lot of caffeine as well. And then I've made sure that if I'm doing good in my workouts, and then I'm eating healthy for the entire week, then pretty much anything that I do apart from that, it's a +1. So because I have constantly affirmed myself with this discipline that I can eat healthy, I can live a healthy lifestyle, as much as I can, then all of the work I do becomes more effective because I am the best version of myself in terms of my health. And that's how I've made sure that I'm very accountable in terms of the work that I'm doing. And because of that, aside from all the training, and then let's say if I'm hanging out with friends during the weekend, or the time I spend, eating, or if I'm even watching a movie or something, all of the remaining time goes into work. So if I'm here, it's just not going to happen that I'm not working. I'm working at all times. If I'm seated on this desk, I'm either eating, I'm either, let's say watching a movie, which is, I would say, about 10% or even less than that. And then all of the remaining time, if I'm here on this setup, I am working. And that's how pretty much I live the life currently. Sure, it might not be the most optimal, but it's optimal to a point where I'm getting stronger. I am, feeling better. And then alongside that, I'm very effective in my work. And also I am tired enough, so I have great sleep. So it's close to 2 a.m. I'm just gonna have dinner right after this, and I'm gonna create my to-do list, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. You see, the thing about vlogging is, it's very difficult for me as I tend to forget that I have to vlog sometimes. I told you guys that I'll show you me making coffee, but then as I'm now in the kitchen trying to make coffee, I forgot to show you the entire process. So I basically use the reality mocha pot to make a triple shot of some nice coffee. I have a lot of blue tokai coffee at this moment, but this is the one that I use right now. It's so good. I absolutely love this blend, and make a triple shot out of it. I do not drink black coffee because I've seen that stomach problem with my. So it's always great to have some milk coffee, and I of course keep a lot of boiled milk here pe. Coffee is done. Now I have to froth in the milk. So I got this French press gifted. I actually bought a French press from the Singapore airport when I went to Bali, but then my maid broke it, so I had to ask my sister to gift me another French press. This is a fucking weapon, and I'm just gonna froth some milk right now and make a pretty nice coffee. What better way to start off your day in fucking rainy as fuck Pune? See this, bhai sahab, matlab last week sun dikha tha, and since Saturday it's been raining non-stop. Like what the hell, matlab kya weather hai bhai ye Pune ka, but it looks gorgeous. Just see. Abhi kuch nahi, I'm listening to Diary of a CEO by Stephen Bartlett. It's a brilliant audiobook. मैंने भी थोड़ा टाइम से like books पढ़ना बंद कर रखा है, but I listen to audiobooks as much as I can. Even if it's like 5-10 minutes a day, it's still something. So I'm just gonna listen to some audiobooks, audiobook, not books. Coffee piyenge, and then in like 10-15 minutes I'm gonna actually get to work, do a quick 30-40 minute session, make some breakfast, eat the breakfast because I have to eat lunch like 2-3 hours later. This is the bad thing about my schedule overall, is that the time difference between my breakfast and lunch is not that much. Because of that, like I have to just squeeze in the time to eat a lot. So that's why feel sleepy sometimes, but boy's gotta do what he has to do. Yeah. Alright, so I'm back from the training session. It's currently 10:31. मैं इतना late नहीं आता हूँ. It's like I come back at around 9:30. Today, like I said, was jiu-jitsu at 6. So from 6 until like 7:45, we had jiu-jitsu. Then I took a 15-20 minute break, and then I did a quick weight training session. In that, I did pec deck flies, leg extensions, and then lateral raises. And then after that, I finished it off with some leg curls. And then I come back, and then usually my routine every single day is right after my training sessions, I call my parents and then I talk to all of the family members. It takes around like 20-25 minutes, but that's a daily habit of mine. I make sure that I'm talking to my family at least 3 times a day. And then After that, I just chill around, listen to some music, take a shower. And right now, I have a discovery call that just got booked, and I have that call in about an hour. So I'm just gonna go to the kitchen, make my protein shake, and then I'll get some work. I'm yet to finish creating the sales assets for the company, so I'm gonna finish up the discovery call first because the guy is very interested. Let's see. And then after that call, I'm also gonna reply to a couple people who were interested in working with us as well via emails. And at this point, it's not even super urgent. If I see someone that I have to reply to instantly, then I do it. But apart from that, I actually don't think that I just sometimes I just don't have the time to reply instantly to all of the emails I get. And yeah, I'm just gonna make my protein shake and then get back to work. Alright, so I have the discovery call in like a minute. I'll share some snippets with you guys around how the conversation goes with this dude, because he looked pretty high signal, and if he is like how he was in the messages, then this could be a pretty quick close. Let's see.
Got it.
Amazing.
All right, man. Thank you.
Alright, talk soon. Bye.
Dude.
So I spent around 40 minutes on this call, and this dude is now close for 4.5K a month for 3 months. Easy peasy lemon. I'm not gonna say the next word. Bye.